This episode is sponsored by Zakat Foundation of America.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه. الحمد لله. Ramadan Kareem, كل عام وأنتم بخير. Ramadan Mubarak. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your fasting, accept your qiyam and your sadaqat and your zakat, inshaAllah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in chapter number 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 155, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُم مُّصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون. صدق الله العظيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that we will test you by some fear, hunger, loss of wealth, loss of souls, and also fruits. But give glad tidings to those who are patient. Those when they are afflicted with something, they say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Upon them will be the blessings and the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are the ones who are rightly guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brothers and sisters, there is no one in the face of this earth who is not tested, who does not go through trials. It's a part of who we are. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas said, Aslu dunya al-ibtila. The foundation of this earth is tribulation. There will always be something against you. Disappointments, setbacks, unpleasant situations. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never promised us happiness as a daily companion in this earth. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us that He will never abandon us. It just sometimes when circumstances are so overwhelming, we begin to feel stuck and limited. If you feel that way today, I want you to let this truth sink down into your heart. You are not alone. That's the truth. You're not alone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there for you and He is protecting you. You might ask, well, how? Why is He trying us? Don't you see that, this pandemic is shaking us? Don't you see that the economy is shaking? Our social life is not the same. People have lost their jobs. The emotional well-being of people is shaken with all this fear and uncertainty. Well, there are many reasons why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying us. But remember, it's always for your benefit. It looks like a setback now, but it could be a setup for a greater comeback. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, and give good news to those who are patient. Patience comes from certainty. It comes from the fact that you trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That you trust that He is there with you and for you, protecting you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected you from things that you know nothing about. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept this problem away from you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pushed people out of your way. If you knew all the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected you from, you wouldn't worry about the stuff or the things that you're facing right now. Instead, you will you'll be patient. You will trust Him, right? Knowing that He is there for you and with you, protecting you from any harm. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِّن رَبِّهِمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ. Those people will have the mercy and the blessings and the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that if you respond accordingly, I'll change every battlefield to a blessing field for you. Just be patient. Trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Honor Him. Put Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first place. Be to Him as He wishes. Ibn al-Qayyim said something so beautiful. He said, be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He wishes, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be to you more than you can wish for. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remove any trial that you're going through. May it be an expiation for any shortcomings. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala end this pandemic very soon. Ramadan Kareem, may Allah accept your fasting, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your dua and your qiyam and your zakah. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون. سلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.